didn't see you there. So, if you couldn't tell by the beautiful smooth action of a 60-year-old shotgun, this is my Mossberg 500. Right there, 500A 12 gauge. This was given to me as a birthday present. It was my grandfather's. I've had it for a number of years. This shotgun specifically is before 1968. You could tell one surefire way of knowing the date of Mossberg, or at least the 500. I haven't done too much research on them, but I did research the Mossberg 500. I was trying to find out the age of this one and found out that before 1968, serial numbers weren't required by law. So excuse the scratches I have here. We'll go over that in a second. The serial number would normally go along here if it was after 1968. So that at least tells me that this shotgun itself is at least 54 years old or so, give or take. You know, I'm not exact. I know you guys are. So at least 52 years old. I know my grandfather had it for a number of years. I'm not sure where it came from before him. He had it for a number of years and it got passed on to me, and then I've had it for a number of years since. He had this long before I was even alive. So the Mossberg 500 has been tried and tested, and it's regarded as probably one of the best shotguns you can buy, especially for the money. You can buy them new now for around $500 or so. I was kind of looking at them. They come in different styles. Most of the time they come with a synthetic stock, or you can get the tactical version where it'll have a pistol grip on the back. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. Specific handle on the back, and either a pistol grip up here or a regular stock right here. They still make them like this with the wood stock, but it's more like a fake wood stock. I mean, I'm not sure what kind of material this is, but I know back in the day, firearms usually used real wood to form. This will hold 1 in the chamber and 5 in the tube. You can get, now I actually made one myself. You can get, now in some states, you're only allowed to have 3 shells total, I believe. So they make limiters that'll go in here. All you have to do is take out the barrel by removing this screw. Put the rod in here, and then that'll limit how many shells you can put in here. Now, I've only done it to where I can put 2 in here, 1 in the chamber, and I actually made my own out of a piece of dowel rod. The only problem with doing it that way is they make specific rods for that. If you make one yourself, it could get stuck or something like that. Now, it's not, as long as you're careful, it's not too bad to screw up, but it can happen. So, as you saw in the beginning, I went through 5 or 6 shells with ease out of a at least 52-year-old shotgun. I recently lubed everything up, cleaned it, everything's good. Nothing better than a nice smooth action. Safety is on the back. This is pretty well standard on all Mossbergs, or at least the shotguns. Recently, I had the ejector fail. It actually came out. I think the screw got loose and worked itself out. So it was actually getting jammed to where it was always in a closed position, ready to fire, and I couldn't get past this point. After I did, I realized that this was the ejector, which is this piece right here, was missing. So I just took a screw that I found, threaded in there. It was the same pitch. And then I had to file this down. That's how I got some of these scratches. Now, before you guys say anything, that is normal. It's okay for you to wear out your firearm. Out of a gun this old, it's pretty typical, actually. Nothing out of the ordinary. Actually, this one is in relatively good shape for the year it's in. I'm not saying it's the best one out there, but it's relatively good shape. and it's given me no problems other than it's set in the gun case for a little too long, and I didn't realize any of this was missing. Easy fix. If I needed to get a new ejector, they're easily found on eBay or wherever, any website that deals with firearms. Now, to clean this firearm, I'm not going to show you the exact way because we're outside right now and I'm trying to shoot it. But this little pin right here, this one on the bottom, you punch that out, and it goes all the way out. Then your trigger grouping comes out, and then you can remove each pin individually. Pretty easy, pretty simple. I actually had to look that up myself to make sure I was doing everything correctly. Then it went back together with ease. Let's go ahead and get some rounds through it. Ammo I'm using is just any Remington or Winchester. Low brass shotgun shells, 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch. It's all the same, no matter. As long as it's not buckshot or, I understand. Ammo does vary. So I got 5 rounds in. Go ahead and get these ears plugged up, even though I have the permanent hearing protection known as hearing loss. I hope I got that. What a doozy that did. Have a target. And I'm gonna go see if I can hang on this tree. There's 30 yards. All right, shooting a little off. Make sure your safety goes on. Shooting a little off. I think I might have realized what I did wrong. As you can see, I had it right on the center and it shot to the left and down. So let's see if I can adjust that. The thing with shooting shotguns are different than rifles in a way that they don't shoot at the same distances or the feet per second. If that was a rifle, there's no way you would be able to shoot something like that. Rifle bullet just travels way too far. Shotgun, you can shoot. You can skeet shoot, stuff like that. If you go pheasant shooting, or pheasant hunting, if you go any sort of bird hunting, duck, goose, you shoot in the air, it's fine because it doesn't travel that far. But if you're watching this, I'm sure you already know, and you're probably already criticizing me. I guess it was just me that screwed up the first time because I had it right on there. I must have let pulling the trigger and the shot surprised me, but this time I was well prepared. Now it's a bullseye. I'm shooting at 30 yards, 30 feet at 3 yards a foot equals 30 yards. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not a math wizard. Give me a second. 10 yards. 10 yards. So it's at 10 yards. That's pretty good. I'm not going to shoot a slug or nothing right now. Let's see what it'll do to this arrow target. Oh. Damn. Now this stuff right here is why I love shotguns. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Definitely going to be doing stuff like this more often. Take care. Have a great day.